Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me, as always,
Eric Icarus, the wild man of Borneo.
The wild man of Borneo. You can't just keep doing it, okay? I was going to set you up for something good, because you know what, Eric? You can follow us on Instagram at REC Podcast. You can follow myself at Roman REC Podcast. I'm going to make you do this. You can follow Eric at
Gulag_J_Wielden.
The Living Vampire himself.
See, that was better.
The Vampire Layer, as he's known amongst his friends, all right? Eric, it's good to see you.
Me too.
It's good to see you.
How are you, my man?
Dude, I am
alive. It's been a trying couple months, dude.
Yes.
For all of us.
It has been, guys. And, we've been keeping you guys up to date. We're working on the studio. We're working on the collection. We're working on, a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but, this was a testament to our friendship.
Oh, yes.
Just the amount of stuff my main man had to do to get into his new house. And, it was really inspiring to see all your friends rally.
Oh, my God.
It was really cool, man.
Dude, and I don't know if we talked about this in a previous episode, but I have no favors left. I probably don't have some friends left. I don't know. Shout outs to Zach and Andy and Cam and obviously Eric and Dave and Jordan, Chanel, everybody who was involved in helping us move and helping us start getting the bones of the studio together.
Dude. Yeah.
We've been building, we've been moving, we've been shaking, jiving, all that stuff.
Oh man, it's been fun too.
Yeah.
It was fun going through little stuff, the collection. Just a brief glimpse I saw.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be posting videos, short videos on the Instagram, on YouTube of kind of unboxing stuff, showing some things that I haven't seen in years. My collection has been in boxes for about 5, almost 6 years, and I've been going through it a little bit without Eric, and I want him to be there because I know he'll enjoy it. But yeah, we're gonna post some goodies for you. We're gonna post some.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great, man. I'm excited for that, dude.
I found a box of Damage books today.
Oh, did you really?
I bought them Damage.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, it was just like an entire box, just like, hey, these are gonna get thrown away, and they were cheap. It was dirt cheap. It's a couple $100.
Oh, nice.
And on the very top is an Avenging Spider-Man #9. That is the first appearance of Captain Marvel in that kind of the way she looks now.
Right.
Which is a hot book. It's damaged, but it's cool to have.
That's awesome, man.
And I was like, I wonder what else is here. I'll be posting a video on what else I found.
Oh, my God.
Very interesting things.
Oh, my God,
and,
dude. That's awesome.
Nothing crazy, but some stuff
That's pretty cool.
With a press.
Sure.
These could be some books
and that's been something you want to get into.
Yes.
I'm excited to see you do that too, man.
But let's get to the nitty gritty. We have a little bit of news that we want to talk about, as is always the case. And I want to start off with this one. It is not reputable. It is not anything. It just gets... my mouth is watering, boys and girls. It's watering, okay? Henry Cavill.
Yes.
The Man of Steel, right?
Sure.
Count of Monte Cristo. He was in, every
mustache guy.
Mustache guy
from Mission Impossible.
Yeah, reloads his arms,
Oh, that got me. That was hot.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm getting the palpitations watching you.
Oh, yeah.
The rumor is, and you guys know this, but we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Yes.
Okay, not from reputable sources, but a fun topic.
Yeah.
Okay? I never ever thought about it until this was suggested.
Oh, yeah, me either.
I'm totally into it.
Me too.
And a bunch of people have the nerve to post online, he's too tall. Guys, we're past that.
We're past that.
Hugh Jackman told us that, you can be tall on the outside and small on the in, okay? It doesn't
And Hugh Jackman's taller than Henry Cavill.
Exactly. But he's beefier. Beefier.
Sure.
Which, honestly, if he was 5'8", he would be perfect.
Sure.
Like, he's got that stocky muscle. For being a bigger dude, he's got to be at least 6'1".
Easily.
He's got to be.
Oh, easily.
But what do you think?
I was feeling the same way you were, where it was like, that didn't even cross my mind until someone sent me a meme. And I was like, oh, that could work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because I was campaigning for Tom Hardy, hardcore.
I'm still into that.
I am too, but probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I am so on board with that. I think he could pull it off.
I would just like to see DC have to suffer at that. The DC Extended Universe. I have a lot of ill will towards the films.
Yeah, you do.
And I would like to see them, since they're going to get something good probably of Suicide Squad out of James Gunn.
Sure.
Taking a Marvel guy.
Yeah.
Can we get a DC guy and then, oh my God, just push him over the edge?
Just boom.
Just reinvent the character, redo all of that. I would be totally down.
Oh, yeah. I think he can play it, too. He's got just his acting range, I think he can do it. He can play aggressive.
Yes.
He can play depressed. You know what I mean? Like melancholic, I guess, is what Wolverine would be. He's got that, the moodiness. And I'm excited. And he's got the chest hair.
Yes, that's the thing. That is something that Hugh Jackman was lacking.
Yes.
He had good chest hair in one, but no muscles.
Right.
And then,
I know.
Dude, if you watch that, you're like, how is this guy going to fight anybody?
I know, right?
He is so lean. Like, he's not out of shape by any means. He's just, by X-Men Origin, or by Wolverine, was it the Wolverine? Yeah, by the Wolverine.
Oh, he's huge.
Yeah, he's an Adonis.
Yeah.
Still chicken legs, but he knows that.
Yeah, he knows it. But it's funny. I think we were just in shock of seeing one of our favorite comic book characters on the screen. We just didn't even pay attention to it. Like, it's making a metal sound when he punches somebody.
Oh, God, I love it. Oh, it's still visceral for me. Still great. But I would love to see Henry Cavill do it and then just, fully succeed.
Oh, big time.
Just fully succeed.
And he would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just the right age for it, too.
He is.
You know what I mean? He can kind of age into the character a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want them to cast somebody too young.
Yeah.
I know he's got the regenerative aging thing or whatever, but I want him a little older. Yeah. Give him some rockin' mutton chops.
Oh,
I think he can kill it.
I think he could, too.
Seriously.
I want to see them try to do the hair again.
Yeah.
They've done it a couple times.
Kinda.
Yeah, they've done it a couple.
With Hugh and it looked interesting.
In the Wolverine, it was the best it looked. But it was still like...
Yeah, and then X-Men 2, it was kind of odd looking. Like
like one of the times where he's in the suit, you're like, Jesus, that is just bad. That is just bad. Because, Wolverine, the hair is
what makes him.
Yeah, it's like claws and hair. Like,
that's what you get, man.
Yeah, you put that together, you get a Logan.
You
get a little Jimmy Howlett, all right?
It's funny, because remember, I don't know if you remember back in the 90s who they originally wanted to cast.
Was it Danny DeVito?
His name did come up.
Yeah.
But Mr. Glenn Danzig himself. The Misfits fame and the Danzig fame.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he would be okay.
He's got the look.
He's got the look. He's got the...
Henry Rollins could have been a good-looking Wolverine, too.
I think he could have pulled it off, Henry Rollins.
Physically. He's just not a good actor, and it sucks because I know he loves acting.
He does love acting.
But he's
a good dude, too. I've met him a couple times. Good dude, but it's just...
super cool.
He just can't act. Neither can Danzig.
He wants to, man. He wants to so bad. But he's terrible. And that's okay. Like, that's not what I need.
I think he knows he's kind of bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in Heat.
I've never seen Heat. I own it. It's still wrapped up. I bought it on Black Friday because I was like, man, I need to.
We're going to sit down one of these days and watch it.
Yeah.
And Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, I need to watch The Godfathers. At least 1 and 2.
Yeah, at least 1 and 2.
Yeah, we've got some work to do.
We got some work. But yeah, I mean, if this is indeed somewhat true, I am totally on board with this. I mean, again, kind of going back to what you were saying about DC having to maybe swallow that bitter pill.
Oh God, that'd be great.
Of handing over, or not handing, I guess his contract's up.
Yeah, he's just not coming back.
Yeah, so having to see one of their main guys, their top tier characters, succeed as one of Marvel's top tier characters, and just going to the stratosphere. I think he can do it.
Like I said, and I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. I would like to see Hulk 181. An interpretation of that, or even Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk type of thing.
Sure.
I want Wolverine's origin to be based with Mark Ruffalo.
Oh,
that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want to see Mark Ruffalo going and looking into, Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner, maybe looking into the Wendigo myth for some reason.
Sure.
And finding that the Wendigo myth has some roots in gamma radiation.
Okay.
That there's something going on there. So he's checking it out there.
Yeah.
And and then we get Department H, all of that stuff.
Sure.
Alpha Flight. I want the whole. Hey, we've talked about it.
We'll get it. And I think Marvel.
We might.
I think they're setting it up. I think there's the next wave of Marvel films is going to just. I don't know if we can handle it. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Did you hear the rumor that Omega Red may be showing up in Winter Soldier or Falcon?
I remember us saying that would be cool.
Yeah.
But
there's been some concept art leaked. We don't know if it's real. Nobody is taking credit for it per se, but there was somebody let slip somewhere in Marvel that that Arcady will be showing up, and so that's driven up those prices. Remember a few months back, kids?
Yeah.
I was saying pick up your X-Men 4s. There's a million of them out there. If don't pay more than $12. I don't pay more than $8 for a copy, but some people are getting $20, $30 right now. Just it's a great spec buy. It's a buy and flip if you can get it for cheap now. X-Men 4 and X-Men 5 from the Jim Lee, Chris Claremont run. Fantastic books. We've talked about it in a previous episode, but go check it out.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome. I hope that's true.
I want to see him.
I want to see him too.
For the Winter Soldier, for some Russian stuff, yeah, you could do that.
Big time. I mean, I thought we might get a name drop in the Black Widow movie.
Yeah.
Which, that would be great. That'd be amazing. But if we actually get a Omega Red in the TV show, oh, God, come on.
Because we know that could have weight later, too.
Oh, big time.
So, it's nice to hear some of the spec stuff that we talk about.
Oh yeah, kind of come into fruition a little bit, and that's awesome, dude. So this man knows what he's talking about, kids.
And I'm out there in the IG comic community, and we all talk about this stuff. I appreciate all those guys out there who are dropping lines, dropping art, talking about rumors. We'll probably have to do a shout out show for some of those guys sooner than later.
Sweet, man.
With spec books, there's the new hotness, the new frenzy.
Okay.
Punchline. Punchline is supposedly going to be the new kind of girl sidekick for Joker.
Okay. So Harley Quinn is out, I take it.
Harley Quinn's been out as his main sidekick for quite some time.
Oh, okay. So they haven't been the...
No.
Okay.
And that's been some of the most interesting stuff with Harley Quinn. Like her just trying to get out of this abusive relationship.
Out of his shadow, even.
Yeah, and out of his shadow. They don't ever know what they want to do with her. Do they want to make her an anti-hero? Do they want to make her Deadpool? Do they want to just make her a villain? I would like to see her actually just be a villain.
Me too.
I like the idea. I love the redemption story.
Sure, who doesn't?
But for the most part, I kind of want to see a woman villain that doesn't need to be linked to a man.
Sure.
So her coming out, I mean, even if they push her and make her really like crazy psycho,
sure.
I
would be totally into that, man.
But Punchline, she's got a couple appearances right now.
Okay.
And it's setting like everybody's going nuts and they're selling for hot bucks.
Really?
Guys, I stayed away. I've been so busy. I don't want to hunt down Hell Arisen 3 and Batman 89, where there's all of this. Which ones are... It's a very Hulk 180, 181 kind of Wolverine thing.
Yeah.
Because she has a panel in Batman 89, and then she has a full body appearance in Hell is Risen 3, and then her first full appearance is supposed to be Batman 92 or 94.
Okay.
But the internet is
just on fire for this chick.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's posting books and all that stuff.
Right.
This is the first time that a character has happened like this in the last 20 years that I haven't just jumped
on, yeah.
And I feel a weird sense of relief and anxiety about it at the same time because I'm not out there in the shops digging through fighting
right.
like I have been in the past. And I feel good, guys. So all you spec guys, go have fun. I'll buy the book in a year when it comes back down to regular price.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I like her look.
Yeah,
her look looks pretty cool. I mean,
how would you describe her?
I mean, it's like a dominatrix-y look kind of look.
She's got a dominatrix-y, almost like doll.
Yeah,
like clown doll look.
Sure, there we go with that, with the leather and
And they say they're really going to push. The rumors they're really going to push the character in terms of like her being not a Harley but a more evil.
Oh, right.
They really want to give us what I'm talking about, what I would like to see for Harley. So maybe I missed the train and I'm going to regret it, but I got to tell you right now.
So she's basically not going to have like the bitter sense of humor of Harley, just more of a serious...
I mean, I think she's just going to be more of a sociopath. I think she's going to be more of a reflection of the Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting. I mean, I'm glad they're finally giving us something new. I mean, we have talked about this in the past that I feel like they keep rehashing new stories for old characters.
Yeah.
And why not just give us something new? And this is the first time I actually heard of something new catching on in a long time.
We've had a couple things, but people have a huge, of course you have all the haters being like, she'll never replace Harley. Meanwhile,
which she's not supposed to.
No. Meanwhile, all those guys are buying up all the copies of Hell Arisen 3.
Yeah, I think that's just what it is, dude.
Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah. I mean, then honestly, what's going to be cool is we're going to eventually get the showdown between Punchline and Harley. That's going to be the payoff,
That's
man.
the book I want.
And I want to get to know this character a little bit more. I just like her look. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. And like from what you're saying, if she's going to be a little more, in line with the Joker, a little more ruthless, not as, killing people with toys, I guess. Yeah. Just straight up murdering people. Yeah. I wish they would have done something with maybe more with going into Doomsday Clock. The what were the two in Doomsday Clock. They were
Marionette and
Yes.
And Mime, I think.
Yes.
Mime and Marionette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those two were that was the only thing I remembered from that.
Yeah.
And it looked so cool.
It was cool. And I didn't finish it because that book. I need to actually pick up the trade. I read like the first 3 issues, and they were coming out at a minimum every 2 months.
Right.
Sometimes there'd be 3-month break between issues. It's just you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I don't have the attention span for that.
And we got no time either. So.
No.
Yeah, I just, this is going to be cool. I think it's finally DC, again, just being consistent with their comics and giving us something really new and cool.
I'm hopeful because I love new characters and I love female characters, but what does Dan DiDio leaving mean for something like this? Was that part of his ilk? Was that part of his decisions
to
like bring this character in, and then now it's like, who's going to be the next person to be like, we're not doing that anymore.
Right.
But I would love that too. If like she shows her full appearance in '94 and then the Joker kills her.
Right, or just Harley gats her.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, that would be so funny. Because people are spending, 80
buku bucks
to get a copy. And it's like, you guys need to chill out. You need to chill out. And then there's a lot of discussion online because her kind of full appearance is in that Hell Arisen 3. Or Hell Has Risen. I'm sorry, I'm messing up the title. But and all the comic shops are like, hey, we only pre-ordered 9 of these. Because we pre-ordered 20 of number 1 and nobody bought it. So we dropped our orders and their talk is like, oh, I wish that DC would have told us. That they were gonna, but it's like, no, man, that's what makes the thing fun. You're going to be able to get reprints and all that stuff.
Yeah, totally. That is
the collecting aspect.
Yeah.
It's like, then buy books.
Right.
If you're upset, because what always happens, I used to work at a comic store, when they killed Damian Wayne, when they killed Robin, I had a dude walk in right when I opened the doors on a Wednesday, and he was like, hey, I hear they killed Robin, I want to get a couple of those. And I was like, sorry, man, we're sold out. He's like, you just opened? It's like, yeah, we ordered this amount for our guests, for our customers.
Right.
And like, I have one for the rack, and literally I opened the doors and you're here for that, but we had already some guy had already called me. I was like,
I'll put it aside for you.
If you're here at noon, cool. If you're not here by noon, I'm putting it back out.
Wow.
And people are like, wow, this is ridiculous. I'm here. It's like, dude, pre-order books.
Yeah. You don't know how this works, man.
You remember when
noob?
Yeah. Remember when Wolverine Origin was coming out?
Yes.
It was in the news.
Yeah, it was huge. It was a big deal.
It was huge. And then it ended up being, now you can get a whole run for $40.
Yeah. And it's good.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Death of Superman. I mean, so many people. I love the people who are like, I'm into comics.
Yeah.
I have the Death of Superman. It's like, I wipe my butt with the Death of Superman.
Yeah.
Like,
He literally, that's his toilet paper in his bathroom.
I'm going to drive up the price myself. One day I'm going to show you guys online just a stack that has touched my skin. All right? Light it on fire. Oh my God.
It made me laugh that people did buy that just in mass quantities, think they were going to be millionaires.
Dude, it's so funny.
Delirious. Like, even as kids, me and you knew, like, that's not going to be worth anything.
Yeah. The only copies I have are the ones I stumbled upon.
Right.
Like I bought a collection and there was 8 Death of Supermans in there.
I ended up getting one as a kid and it was a white.
Yeah.
It was like a white
there
cover.
Was a white, there was a black, and I think there was a gold one.
Right.
Which that's the rare one.
That's the rare
one. That
one.
one has some heat to it still.
So go for something like that. But man, it's just I want to see where this goes. I don't read comics.
Yeah.
And I like hearing secondhand information about characters because then it makes me go back and get trades.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So if this rocks, I'm like, okay, cool, man.
Yeah, you're not the guy who's going to buy single issues. No. And, I've been out of comics for a few months now just to, get my life in order. But kids, remember, just buy stuff you like.
Yeah.
Buy stuff you like. If you buy stuff you like, you're never going to be
You're never going to be wrong.
Yeah, you're never going to be disappointed. You're never going to be wrong. And you're going to enjoy yourself a lot more. Don't just jump on that hotness train.
Don't give into the fervor.
Yeah.
It's bad for everybody.
Yeah, it is. It's bad
really
for the
is.
hobby. It's bad, because like I said, this Punchline thing, I'll probably be able to buy issues at cover price or just a couple bucks more.
Yeah, I know, maybe.
Whereas we're the guys who are spending $80. I feel bad for you, but I'm a scalper too. I'm not egregious, but if I would have walked into a shop last week and I would have sold it. I would have sold it. Bought it off the rack, sold it.
Don't blame you. Would have done the same thing.
Yeah, again, that's the game, and I respect
the game, baby.
But I get mad at the people who buy a stack and then they can't sell them, and then they're mad.
And they're bitter.
And dude,
it's like you made a bad business decision,
exactly.
So don't be mad at the game, baby.
Yes. These things go up and they go down.
Yeah, it's gravity.
Yeah. I was reading
Like Einstein, right?
No, that's wrong. Stop what you're doing.
Wait a minute, Bill Nye.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. A Beekman.
Beekman's World. Oh my god, I forgot all about that. Was he supposed to be like extreme Bill Nye?
I think that's what it was. Yeah, because he had the hair.
Yeah,
and then his sidekick was that '90s chick, and then the rat. Lester the Rat.
Oh my god, you remember way more.
I watched that show every Saturday. It was on after X-Men.
I genuinely have not thought about Beekman's World since I was a wee lad. A wee lad.
I wonder what he's doing now.
I mean, we're gonna look it up after the show. Obviously, we're gonna look it up after the show. I gotta know. I don't know what the old Beekman's
Inquiring minds must know.
Hey man, you know what? He tried to make science fun and extreme.
Right.
Okay, but Bill Nye's still like prevalent today.
Sure.
So, so Beekman, you might have missed your shot.
Yeah, I think he did. I don't think Beekman was a real science person. I think he was just an actor.
Well, neither's Bill Nye.
Well, Bill Nye's got a bachelor's degree in
Not in science.
But what is he?
It's like something weird. Like he doesn't have like a science degree.
Really? I thought his degree was in biology or something
We'll
like
have
that.
to fact check that, but I remember, I think I heard it from Rogan, so I'm just regurgitating, information. But yeah, I don't think he actually has like a science. Like,
sure, he's just well read.
Yes.
On science.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I can dig it.
Hey man.
I mean, it's based on lies, but okay.
We didn't go to school for podcasting either, so to each their own.
Who did?
To each their own. Yeah, nobody. On a weird kind of serious note, and I want to get your temperature on this because it could affect us. Yeah, there you go. Okay, see how I did that? See, I did. Who needs school is for suckers?
It is.
No. DC Comics has been pulling out of some appearances at conventions due to the coronavirus.
Really?
And we have a con that we're going to be going to. It's a little small con, a little something called San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah. You might have heard of
San Diego, the Comic Con International, as it's known, in July. And I mean, around the world, they're talking about canceling the Olympics.
Yes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger just announced today they canceled a bunch of Arnold classics.
Really?
Because they can't guarantee everybody's safety. So
not even Arnold?
Arnold Carlo. They can't guarantee people's safety. They don't want to put hundreds of thousands of people in an area and get them sick.
Yeah. Give these people air.
Yeah, he's dying. I mean, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if they don't clear it up, get it under control by July, I won't be going to Comic-Con.
Well, the thing is, like, most people who catch it are people out in the world, and most people who go to Comic-Con are generally introverts. So I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, but with San Diego, you got people coming from around the world.
Oh, that's a good point.
It is Comic-Con International. It's the biggest Comic-Con in the world.
That's true.
275,000 people.
Yeah, maybe they just won't let them come from across the pond.
Man. Try to stop a nerd who has his eye on something.
Yeah.
I agree with you there, but...
And then I guess drinking booze kills it.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, they said people who consume lots of alcohol are less likely to get it.
Well, if I can do that and go to the con, I guess I'll do it for the good of the show.
So yeah, you drink some Corona with Lyme disease.
Yeah, I like my coronavirus with a little Lyme disease. That's just how things go. But yeah, I think that's interesting, and it's too bad because some people, especially if they don't have it under control, but by the July in the States, it's
a good chance, man.
A huge bummer. Yeah. A huge bummer, and I can see...
Do you think they shut it down, though? Do you think it could get to the point where, like, hey, we can't do this. This is too much. Too many people in one spot. Too much contagion.
It might kill it. It might kill it. Because it's always, like, a lot of people want to go, but at the same time, if they say, hey, we're not having it, and then they got to refund all the money, it's a non-profit. Like, I don't know, man. It sounds... I don't know the logistics of anything like that. That's way above my pay grade, but... I
mean, I could see California being to the point where, like, hey, can't do this. This is too much exposure. Yeah. I mean, and just think about all the celebrities who probably aren't going to want to do this now. Like, hey, go there.
That's the thing. Like, it would be interesting if, like, people got scared out of it and then it was just more a comic convention and less a Hollywood thing.
Then it goes back to its roots.
Yeah, it might be interesting.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be worth it, too. I'll get a mask. We'll go.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
I'll get some good masks.
Well, I mean, it's funny because DC didn't show up last year anyway.
Do they ever really? Every time they're just kind of limping along, trying to repackage this hot garbage and trying to tell me it's the MCU, and it's not. It's not.
I mean, you can't even call it like Coke to Pepsi to Coke.
No.
It's like Coke to
Sam's
Diet
choice.
Right. Sam's choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it gets the job done a little bit.
I
you know?
guess.
Like, if you wanted something sugary,
Yeah.
you know?
You just wanted to, like, maybe get something in you.
Yeah.
Make you feel good for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you're bummed about it.
Yes. I often feel that way when it comes to the DC
DCEU.
extended universe films. You know?
I mean, what's after this, man? The Modelo virus?
Oh my gosh. Eric doesn't go on the internet as much as you guys. He doesn't know that all of these jokes exist.
Are they
It's
serious?
terrible.
What are you serious?
Everybody.
I was just doing the punchline character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that would be hilarious if that's what she does. She just like does a bunch of
With a bunch
one-liners.
of crappy jokes like that,
Yeah.
bad jokes, and the
Yeah.
Joker kills her because they're so bad.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. I think I'm gonna go to the shop though, and I think I'm gonna try to pick up some second printing just to read about the character.
Yeah.
Just get in there and
Just
see
get
what's
up, man.
what.
Get up in there.
Get up in the punchline.
Get up
you
in
know?
the punchline.
I love a good punchline.
Who doesn't, man?
All right, kids, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button. Leave us a like if you would. Leave us a comment. Did you guys buy a bunch of Punchline cameos and first appearances? What do you think of the character so far? I know there's like a little bit to go on. Are you excited?
Do you think Henry Cavill's gonna rock it?
Oh man, I hope they do it.
If
Like
it's
I
true.
said,
If it's true.
yeah, it's a slow news week. But
I
when
think
saw
it's a
that,
big deal, man.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Again, it came from like cosmic book news or something like
Sure.
that. Not comic book news, but it's a good topic to discuss.
Yeah. Do you have the coronavirus? Let us know how it's going.
Yeah, are you going to be okay? Like, how long have you had it? Do you think you can go to the con with it? Okay. What do I need to do to not end up like you? Okay. Eric, you have any thoughts for us, man?
Yeah, I really wish that we could get Henry Cavill as Wolverine.
Yeah.
And we get Joss to direct the new X-Men.
Oh my gosh, that would be.
That's their best foot forward.
I know. Just like hey man, remember when I had to come in and try to save your Justice League movie? Let's do it again. Yeah, we're coming back. Yeah, it'd be perfect. And, you get the Kitty Pryde stuff too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I would
that's
love
all I
that.
want.
I would love that.
I want Kitty Pryde, Colossus, Superman, Wolverine.
Yeah, I need another fastball special.
A good one?
Yeah, a good one. Yeah, I need a good fastball special.
How about you?
Man, I'm so fried. I have no final thoughts. I will say that I felt like Thanos in Endgame when I finally got moved out of the house. I spent 18 hours the last day moving out of my old house, just cleaning. And Eric came by and helped me for a few hours, but then he had to go party or whatever. He had to go keep his sanity. And I just felt like Thanos in the beginning of Endgame, where he's like,
fighting vampires. Man.
He's like, it nearly killed me, but the work is done. It always will be. And that's how I feel today, kids. Thank you so much for listening. I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
I am still Eric Icarus.
And we will catch you next time.